Up next is our Emerge platform. There we are. For those of you that have been to the festival before, you'll understand that the Emerge program runs. It's become a crucial part of the festival. This is where exciting ad tech startups come on stage and get to pitch at you. So this is a little bit audience participation because you get to vote at the end. So if you could, on your smart device, if you could pull up the URL is there at the top, pollev.com/emerge FOMG. It's a little bit long-winded. You can vote. So basically what's going to happen is there are 9 of the ad tech startups from the Emerge program who are going to come on stage. They've got 3 minutes to pitch at you. If you saw this last year, it's a really exciting and fast-paced environment. They have 3 minutes to give their pitch to you. After their 3 minutes is up, a cowbell will sound. I kid you not, a cowbell. And I will physically yank them off stage. After all 9 have done their pitch, I'm going to invite you to go to the URL again and make your choice on who you want to be the winner. And the winner gets a prize, a trophy, and also the chance to go to the next festival and pitch to more prospective clients. So I hope that's clear. Have I missed anything? No? Okay. So without further ado, 3 minutes. The first company is Buzzoole.
That's a good start, wasn't it?
Good start. So let me introduce Victoria from Buzzoole. Buzzoole is a self-service influencer marketing platform. Victoria, over to you.
We didn't really do the joke we were talking about doing, but never mind. Oh, that's fine. Hi, so my name is Victoria Luck. I'm the UK MD for Buzzoole, an influencer marketing platform which helps brands reach their ideal audiences through the power of word of mouth. I believe everyone in the room knows who this is, Kim Kardashian, of course. When we think of influencer marketing, we tend to think of individuals like this due to their celebrity status and large social following. I'm pretty sure no one knows who this is. This is Maria. She is a mid-tier influencer and how we like to call long-tail influencer. Maria is passionate about all things automotive and a real expert in this field. A recent study we conducted, Move Over Kardashians, demonstrated that long-tail influencers like Maria achieve 25% higher engagement rates at just 2% of the cost. So this is reason why as Maria is connected to her audience across blogs and social platforms. She has a smaller audience than Kim, of course, but far more engaged. That is because Maria interacts with her followers who have the same interests and passion points as her on a daily basis. Users actively choose to follow her. It was for this reason that Buzzoole Technology invited Maria from 88,000 influencers to the recent Ford social campaign. Maria and the other selected influencers generated buzz, conversation around the campaign by creating videos, taking pictures, commenting and sharing, and thereby amplifying the Ford message. The platform provided Ford with in-depth, real-time reporting and ROI analysis. The buzz generated from this campaign awarded Ford as #1 top Twitter campaign this year, with the hashtag being #1 trend topic in January. So how does Buzzoole do this? Buzzoole's award-winning technology uses an algorithm that analyzes online conversation across all social channels that a user connects with and sees how influential they are in specific topics. It combines this with other unique technologies alongside resonance, relevance, and reach. The algorithm takes into consideration all the requirements that a brand has asked for, which is why Maria was part of this activity. But don't just take our word for it. Ask Ford and also their agency, Blue Hive. What is clear is that brands need to place their consumers at the heart of their activity, with the likes of ad blocking, viewability, clickbox, which I'm sure we'll hear more about today. Brands need to find new ways to engage and drive word of mouth. Buzzoole combines the effectiveness of word of mouth with the ease of implementation of digital display. In the last 18 months, we've worked with over 250 clients. They've all joined the Buzzoole revolution, including being the first company influencer platform to be integrated into the trading desk axis. So don't get left behind, come and join us. Just in time.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm sure we're going to get bored of that cowbell. Up next, Sublime Skins. Sublime Skins is a leading ad tech company specializing in the distribution and optimization of skin-based advertising. The floor is yours.
Yep. So I'm actually not here to talk about beauty products, but about the best performing format on the market. So we're an international company based in Paris, London, New York, and San Francisco. We do both direct sales and programmatic via all major DSPs on the market. We have industrialized this format, so that means that with only one creative, you can display on more than 3,000 websites worldwide. So we have one of the biggest networks with sites in France, UK, Italy, Spain, Germany, Netherlands, and LATAM. So why are wallpaper the best digital ad format? Because it's a format that is not intrusive, yet performing, with CTRs around 2.7%, impacting with a viewability of 94%, and in terms of visual engagement, the format is seen for more than 3 seconds, whereas other standard IAB formats are seen for less than 1. So here's our classic skins. We also have video skin formats with video background and also video billboards, microsites, so the users can interact with the billboard area and we can measure this interactivity. We are very innovative and constantly propose new formats, such as this sliding skins, but also our mobile format that will be launched this summer. So you have a top banner, a banner also on the bottom, and a sliding skin, well, a sliding interstitial. So to sum up, our company was launched 3 years ago, and we now have offices in Paris, New York, San Francisco, and London. We are multi-device with our desktop formats, but also mobile format that is coming out this summer. Our DNA is to be non-intrusive, so we really favor the user experience. The format surrounds the website and allows the user to read its content. But it is the best performing format because the CTRs are around 2.7%, and in terms of viewability, it is the best seen. What we've done is we've managed to industrialize this format to make life easier for media planners. And I thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you. Both Jennifer and Victoria are setting a really high bar in terms of the standard of shoes on stage, which I hope to see continue. Just a quick note, I've been reminded that you can't vote until they've all finished. Some people have already been voting. I like your keenness, but the votes will be reset at the end, so please re-vote at the end, but wait till the end. So up next, Adimo. Adimo have developed a compelling e-commerce platform that enables FMCG brands to offer consumers a direct route to purchase from any online content.
Good morning. I'm Richard Kelly, CEO of Adimo, and we make marketing shoppable for CPG brands like Pampers, Kit Kat, and Nescafe. Brands like these have got a problem, and I'm sorry to say it, but if you're in this space, so do you. Namely, you spend significant sums of money driving people to online content that tells people how great your product is, but doesn't let them actually buy it. As a consequence, you miss out not just on sales, but actually the insight into how you can make your marketing more effective. Adimo solves this problem. We connect any form of advertising or digital content directly to a shopper's online supermarket basket. I'll show you how that works with a display ad example. So usually you'd have an ad, it just clicks through to that brand website, and again, makes people want the product, but kind of teases them. It doesn't actually let them buy it. With Adimo, we embed a call to action. Shopper clicks it, they choose who they shop with, choose the products they want, pop in the login details, then bang, it's in their basket, ready for the next time they shop. Best of all, once it's been purchased, it's added to the user's shopping favorites, which, according to Kantar, means that it's purchased a further 13 times throughout the year. It's not just restricted to display. We integrate any form of digital or any content, which basically means wherever your shoppers encounter your brand, they get a fantastic customer experience. We don't just stop there, however, and this, to me, as a digital marketer, was the crucial point. All the data from across all of these touch points is aggregated into a user-friendly analytics platform. It segments marketing type of activity with a host of crucial metrics. The reason being that it lets you improve your return on investment across the board. It's not just about direct sales, it's about using actual purchase data to make better decisions, which then maximizes the return on investment from your marketing spend. We're also disrupting print coupons with our proprietary promotional technology. If you think about that traditional journey, nobody has a printer anymore. Sending print coupons is expensive. Basically, we can do it all digitally. You can set up promotions independently of retailers instantly and deploy them throughout your existing marketing mix. We're truly global. We're integrated with 50 retailers around the world. We're adding new ones each and every week. What basically that means is you can take global content, but then give somebody a local purchase experience automatically with no overhead on your own side. We've got a fantastic client base. Okay, conversion rate's over 4%, 1.5 million incremental revenue. We're in the emerge track. Come and speak to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Also good shoes, although a slightly lower heel on those. Up next, DynAdmic is a digital video advertising marketplace using a new targeting concept based on a video content recognition technology that helps identify viewers' interests to serve the right ad to the right person.
Hello, good morning. I'm Lara from DynAdmic. So first, I'm counting on your vote, no matter what I'm going to say. But based on the previous debate, we know that video today has much more impact than any means of communication. For users, there are no more screens. Video is video. And we are today in the 2.0 TV era. So that's why we talk a lot about viewability, but what about the relevancy? Relevancy comes from good content, but also comes from the right distribution and right context. So that's why we have created a new technology to be able to understand what are the real-time interests of your users and consumers. So in a world where 1 billion of videos are watched per day, the most important for brands is to target and engage with its audience based on who they are and what they like, and not what they did in the past. Past is the past. Most important is real-time. And so don't forget one thing, as a marketer, you also are a consumer. So what represents best who you are and what is your interest? So a woman, for example, she's 25, 49 years old, but she has various interests. She's the mother. She is also working. Yeah, that's how I see working. And she's also a chef at night, and she's a party girl. So you need to engage with her to bring a better user experience, and that's why we created a technology which is like a Shazam for videos. It's an artificial intelligence system with a machine learning to be able to scan and analyze all the video content. We analyze 1 million videos per day to understand what are the kind of video people are watching in order to push an advertising that is directly relevant to your real-time interest based on what kind of content you're watching. So that's targeting viewers based on their real-time interest. So this is a short video.
He's always looking for new ways to reach his audience. He knows 21 billion videos are viewed online every month. Through the web, mobile, and tablets, internet videos are now a daily part of our lives. For John, this is a massive, badly tapped audience. But how can he effectively target viewers? Introducing DynAdmic. DynAdmic's sophisticated technology scans video content, giving John the power to know the viewer's interests. A set of technological processes listens to and analyzes the audio track of the video, recognizing sounds, processing signals and language, and making keyword extractions. And through these words, John can hyper-target as never before. All those video-watching consumers get only the ads they love, Ads that speak to who they are and where their interests lie.
I still have 10
John
seconds.
knows matching
actually.
the right ad to the right video.
I have 10 seconds. You cut me before. So I want my 10-second bite. So vote for us because I didn't have my last 10 seconds. It was the most interesting thing. So
Well done.
get
Very
my
good.
vote.
Up next, InkPact. InkPact, yeah, don't steal that.
10 seconds.
InkPact offers genuinely handwritten communication solutions that enable our clients to more effectively attract, engage, and retain customers.
Cool. Hi everyone, my name is Charlotte and I'm the CEO and founder of InkPact, and I'm going to stick to the 3 minutes. Okay, so InkPact allows brands and organizations to attract, engage, and retain customers like never before. So, how many of your inboxes look like this every day, or probably more? We receive so many emails from companies trying to sell us things, marketing to us, that most of the time we completely delete or ignore them. And if you have the new Google feature, it even puts them into a promotional box that no one ever looks at, which means it's really hard for companies to stand out and be different. But InkPact helps you do this by sending genuinely handwritten communication at scale at the touch of a button. Yes, that's right, real pens, real paper, real ink, and that's what makes the difference. But does it really work? We get open rates of 99 to 100%, can increase your return on investment to 5 to 7 times, and enhance response rates of up to 60%. But we realized if we made sending a handwritten letter harder than sending an email, that none of you brands out there would do it. So we developed the technology to make it as easy and simple as it is to send an email. You connect your recipient through your CRM system or a CSV file, you brand your stationery, you schedule and send, and our team of writers across the country handwrite every single one of them and send them out on your behalf. Meaning your recipients open your messages, they read them, they feel special, but actually, most importantly, they react. We went one step further and we decided to integrate into CRM systems to make this service as easy as touching a button, which means 100% read rate is literally just a click away. But the best bit is that because we have used real people, real writing, real ink, we're able to make a social impact one letter at a time as well. We have a whole team of writers across the UK from a variety of different charities and people that have been in prison in the past or are elderly and are looking for a way to earn money at home, moving their lives forward. But we've also worked with people who've been in prison or at disadvantaged background, meaning that every campaign that you do also helps a person too. So we can help people attract, engage, and retain their customers. So as you're saying thank you, saying sorry, increasing a customer's lifetime value, this is what InkPact can allow you to do. We've worked with a range of different brands on a range of different campaigns. We helped Santander turn prospects into commercial customers. We helped Mr. and Mrs. Smith engage VIPs and celebrities and lots of different groups. And we're here to help you easily and effectively go above and beyond for your customers at the same time as making a social difference. So when 70% of a buying decision is made on how a customer is feeling, why be deletable when you can be unforgettable? Thank you very much.
Good job. Very good. Remember, I hope you're making notes on who your favorites are. We need you to vote at the end to decide the winner. So I hope you're stack ranking. I've got my own stack rank based on shoes. And up next, we have PixonEye. PixonEye offers personalized marketing redefined by unparalleled predictive accuracy and actionable clustering. The floor is yours.
Thank you. There we are. I didn't even get to the middle of the stage yet. Wind that up. We're good? A little more? All right, never mind. Hi. My name is Ofri and Porat, and together with Nadav, who runs our R&D team in Tel Aviv, we're the co-founders of PixonEye. A funny story, about 5 years ago, Nadav and I didn't know each other then, but we both booked a trip to Greece around the same time to the same hotel. Now keep in mind that back then, Nadav was already married +2, and I was still one of Tel Aviv's finest bachelors, as my mom would say. Now we both get to the hotel, get into our room, log into Wi-Fi, open up our favorite app, and bam, we're hit with the exact same marketing content. Why? Well, that's because based on any given segmentation tool today, we're part of the same cluster of people. We geolocation, time of day, device, we read the same articles online, and we shop for the same geeky items on Amazon. But in fact, we couldn't be more different. And one way to understand those differences is by taking a look at our photo gallery from the holidays. And I'll let you see for yourselves. Here's Nadav's day by the beach versus my day by the beach. Nadav hanging out at the pool versus me hanging out at the pool. Nadav's idea of a good evening versus my version of a great evening. Clearly, targeting us with the same marketing content is a complete waste of your valuable marketing money. But don't worry, about a year ago, I was one of those money-wasting marketeers as senior marketing advisor to the Minister of Tourism in Israel. One of my last jobs there was to launch a very segmented campaign to Israel's two biggest tourist markets, the evangelical community from around the world and the gay and lesbian community. Two great markets, but two that you never ever want to confuse between when marketing to. So I had the privilege of being a senior advisor. I had many companies come up and pitch to me how they can segment on mobile the best, but nobody could assure me that no evangelical priest will get an in-app invite to Tel Aviv's Gay Pride Parade. That's when I joined Nadav, one of the leading minds in Tel Aviv regarding computer vision, and in fact the former lead researcher at Samsung responsible for their facial recognition algorithm. And together we start to realize that these devices that we hold in our hand are not just another channel, another platform in which to market our customers, but this is where our customers' stories are told and stored. So before you go crazy, the answer is yes. PixonEye analyzes people's personal photo and video galleries that they have stored on their device in order to extract some very clever information completely anonymously. So how do you analyze people's personal photos and not end up in jail the next day, you ask? Good question. I'll answer it now, and that's where PixonEye comes in. We developed a unique technological process that starts off with an SDK, or a software developer's kit, that can be integrated into any host app. All we need from the app is pre-granted access to photos, media, and files, which unfortunately 99% of the apps out there do. Our SDK then teaches the user's device how to analyze its own photos, meaning that in no time do we see the photos, touch the photos, or even move them to a temporary folder. In fact, using your device's CPU and GPU power, we're able to see the entire album. The phone then condenses this data into an abstract histogram, and that data is then extracted to our servers where it is analyzed in real time, and the results are sent directly to our clients. Is the cow gonna come up, or am I gonna get my extra 30 seconds? All right, so let me tell you about the cow. PixonEye developed this bell that can sit on any cow.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy. Hope you enjoyed it. Come talk to me if you want to learn more about this.
Very good. Technical error. Thank you very much. That's very clever, if slightly creepy. Up next, Suggestv. Suggestv makes video relevant.
So the timer has started. The 10-second pitch is that Suggestv is a video recommendation and distribution technology company. And if you're a digital publisher or you work in video, then I want to talk to you. And hopefully this 3-minute talk will make you want to talk to me. So I'm actually going to tell you a bit of a story about mobile video and video in general. So by 2019, 80% of the world's internet traffic will be video. And that's the year before we get 5G on our mobiles. YouTube, Facebook, and Snapchat are generating billions of video views on their platforms. Sadly, the most successful video product for publishers is one that has no content. It's just an ad. The second most successful video product is powered by my company's technology, and I'll tell you more about that in a second. Publishers have a huge list of problems, mainly that they can't monetize mobile effectively and display revenues are dropping. However, video is the solution. Video is more valuable, it's more engaging. We've just seen a video and everyone stopped and looked up and watched it. I wish I had a video actually. Video advertising works and digital video ad spend is growing. TV budgets are moving over to digital. And at the moment, media companies aren't engaging their users to watch enough video. So this is one of our mini slogans, video on every page. What we do is we surface relevant content onto every page of a media company's website. This is just the start, but it's a way to sort out your video strategy. We have a successful proof of concept. So this is the product I was talking about. Perform Group's ePlayer product is the world's highest reaching VOD platform. Does 250 million streams a month more than Netflix. And our technology makes the videos in that product relevant. It's used by hundreds of publishers, including the ones listed. Our technology, vision, mission, everything is geared towards helping publishers with their video strategy, making content relevant. Online video is just getting started. It's not done. Be part of the future. Vote for Suggestv. Vote for video. Thanks.
Very good. Just 2 more to go. Well done for sticking with it. 2 more to go. I hope you're keeping in mind your stack rank and who your favorites are. We need you to vote at the end, remember. So up next, SoPost. SoPost combines the power of product sampling with personal recommendations to help brands run product sampling activities online.
Thank you. And hello, I'm Johnny from SoPost, and we're the most powerful product sampling platform in the world. Fundamentally, we know that if you can get the right sample into the right person's hands, there's a very strong chance that that individual is going to go out and purchase again. But sampling today kind of sucks. It's very hard to target the right people. It's hard to capture data. There's limited tracking. You don't gain much in terms of wider brand awareness, and when sampling online, it's very hard to control how an activity runs. But we know that if you can get the right sample into the right person's hands at the right time, they go out and spend money with you. So SoPost is about really making sampling better than it has ever been before. At the heart of our platform is a combination of the power of product sampling and personal recommendations that allows brands to leverage an existing customer to drive trial in a more targeted way amongst those people's friendship groups, acquire high-quality customer data, better measure the impact of an activity, gain a significant amount of wider buzz and awareness in the process, and achieve a level of control that previously hasn't been possible. For consumers, it's about making it extremely easy for me to not only tell my friends about the products I use and love, but actually get a physical sample into their friends' hands. Everything we do is fully branded, no integrations or downloads required. The sampling experience happens where the user is, whether that's inside the Facebook app or on the desktop or on an iPad. We launched our first sampling product about 2.5 years ago, and are very fortunate to be working with quite a range of brands. We work with 8 of the 10 of the world's largest beauty groups. 25 of our clients have annual revenues in excess of $1 billion. And in our biggest markets, the US and the UK, we send around 1 sample every single minute. In addition to dealing with the technology, the data, the analytics, the control, and so on and so forth, we offer a fully end-to-end sampling solution and deal with the physical distribution of stock for the vast majority of our clients from our hubs in the UK and Chicago, Illinois. And we see some pretty strong results as well. 80 to 90% of consumers are telling us that they're planning to go out and purchase post-trial. 45 to 50% of consumers are opting into further marketing from our clients. And 56 to 85% of individuals are telling us that they've never experienced any products from this brand in the past, or they've never exampled anything from that category. 20% of people are coming back and leaving feedback or a review with no prompt. And we're seeing a huge amount of wider brand awareness generated in the process. Benefit Cosmetics, for example, earned around 1.1 million branded story impressions from a sampling activity of 15,000 units last year. What we're seeing with SoPost is that sampling works better not only for brands, but for consumers as well. And we're really building the most powerful product sampling platform in the world when it comes to targeting, data, scalability, analytics, and control. Thank you.
Very good, and bang on time. Last, but by no means least, Duel. Duel lets you generate content from your social audience.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello there, my name is Paul Archer. Now let me tell you about how I came up with Duel. So, while I was driving this pile of crap London taxi around the world to try and break the world record for the longest ever taxi journey with a couple of mates, which we did for a bet, we started building up quite a lot of audience. And we actually had a huge number of really, really cool photos, like this of where I stole an Iraqi soldier's gun, going out to this audience that people wanted. And we wanted a way to kind of sort this, and that's how we came up with the idea for Duel. So brands have a similar problem. So cutting through the mix is hard. You know, the ad block apocalypse is upon us. Actually making sure that your content is relevant is always going to be a massive, massive challenge. And actually, what is good content? I don't know. You don't know. We only know when we actually put it out there and it gets 1 million views or not. So Duel is a consumer-facing platform for driving and automatically ranking UGC from your audience. So what does this mean? Well, we get brands to actually incentivize their audience to create their content for them. Then we get that audience to then rank and sort to decide which of that content is the best, and then distribute it out through their social channels in a fully automated manner. So, for example, you're a large taxi company in a project that we're working with at the moment. You want to get your audience to take a snap from the back of the cabs. You push this out, it's a URL, you put it out to your Facebook or your Twitter, or actually embed it within your app. Your audience see that and think, that's quite cool, I'm going to snap my picture. No download needed. We actually have technology that accesses the camera within your browser, snap a picture, and the key thing is you then vote on a pair of images from other people who are taking part. Kind of like Hot or Not, but for content. So once you've voted, within this environment that you completely control, so you can actually incentivize people to do things like download an app or go and actually engage with your brand on another platform, the result is a huge amount of really high quality content, ranked and sorted so you can instantly identify what the best is, and also a whole load of great data that's been fed straight into your CRM, like emails and contacts and things like that. So here's an orgy of logos. And moving onwards, so we have the way that actually we are differentiated from other people that we work with. So a lot of people actually can get hold of UGC by harvesting hashtags. They pull through hashtags and content that way. But the way Duel is different is that we actually drive the creation of it, so you get exactly the content that you require. So the future. We're completely automating this process. If you're serious about your content and your content marketing, you should be thinking about ways that you can get this out there as much as high quality as possible. So come and have a chat with me, and we can see if it works. We're actually running a live one here at the Festival of Media. We have a bottle of champagne for the winner. So if you go to duel.me/go, or just go to @Duel on Twitter, it's pinned up there, upload the best photo from the festival, and you can win a bottle of champagne. Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you. You can take that with you. Okay, thank you to all of them. So now we need you guys to get involved. So the 9 tech startups have been up here, and some of them were more nervous than others, but they presented their pitch to you. We need you now to go onto the URL and vote for your favorite. This may take some time. Apparently it's going to happen in real time. It is happening in real time. Fantastic, you're all voting. So yes, remember to vote for your favorite. Those of you that don't know the Wi-Fi, it's FOMG16, and the code is 10 years in capital letters. So please vote for your favorites. I hope someone's voting for Jennifer. Those are the best shoes, no question. While it's doing its thing, let me remind you what's coming up after the break. If I can find it in my notes. It's still going, it's still going. So after the break, on this stage, Julius, we have a great panel led by Matt Green of the WFA on what do clients really want? And let's face it, we all want to know the answer to that question. If you're thinking of going next door, that's the holy trinity of content. How do we know when it's finished? It's finished? Huh? Okay, so apparently it's finished, and the winner was InkPact, apparently. Thank you very much. Well done, InkPact.